The number of executions recorded in 2022 reached its highest level in 5 years, with 883 people executed in 20 countries, an increase of 53% in 1 year. This is according to the latest Amnesty International report on the death penalty.
D'États qui exécutent.
We always end up with the same number of states that execute. There were 20 in 2022. There were 18 in 2001, but it is always the same ones that we find, essentially in the MENA region, that is to say, the Middle East and North Africa. So we have got champions or leaders in this like Iran, Saudi Arabia and Egypt, and in Southeast Asia with Singapore, sometimes with Japan. Apart from the COVID pandemic, which has delayed many trials, the report published Tuesday attributes the sharp rise to some authoritarian countries using the death penalty to frighten the population. The report also excludes the thousands of prisoners put to death secretively in China. We can identify a reason for this, for the 53% increase in executions, which is the return of trials and therefore the return of executions after the COVID pandemic. But this is not the only reason. Indeed, in authoritarian countries, there is a tendency to use the death penalty as a tool of terror on the population. That is, in some countries, the scope of the death penalty has been extended, and protesters can be executed after being sentenced to death in totally unfair trials. The report, however, also found a glimmer of hope in 6 countries partially or fully abolishing the death penalty, many of them in Africa, which includes the Central African Republic, Equatorial Guinea, Sierra Leone and Zambia.